One of the things the council member opened today's program with that I think is really important was to look at public safety and public health through a lot of different kinds of experiences. And we know in Public Works that illegal dumping and public cleanliness is a public health and public safety issue. And we know that it's an equity issue, and we know that over the last 10 years, we have tripled the amount of service we're providing to clean up dumping on the streets. We're responding to about 30,000 calls for service of illegal dumping each year. And we're picking up more than we ever have, and we're picking up faster than we ever have. But is it getting worse or getting better? It's getting worse everywhere. We're seeing that the more that we pick up at the end of the process, the more that we pick up from the street, the more that ends up there the very next day. So we get people who call 311, who do what we ask them to do, who help us identify where the issue is. We respond, and the next day there's something there again. And that's frustrating for you. That's frustrating for the staff that are doing it. And so what we're trying to do now is look upstream. We're trying to do what we can to prevent material from ending up on the streets in the first place. There's a few ways that we're doing that. First is conversations like this one, where we're hearing from you. We want to make sure that you know about the services that are available to you. Oakland is in an affordability crisis, and the Public Works Department is working to provide affordable, accessible ways for everyone to be able to get rid of their unwanted stuff, of their junk, without it ending up on the streets. So a few things that we've done in the last several months to make those services more accessible. Everyone in Oakland, every single resident of Oakland is entitled to an annual bulky pickup. So when you have material that won't fit in your cart, every year, every resident is entitled to a free pickup from Waste Management. You used to have to go through your landlord for that. If you were a renter, you used to have to call your landlord, have them make the appointment with Waste Management, several steps to the process, and it was a real pain. So in November of last year, we were able to take that step out. And whoever you are, if you're a renter, if you're an owner, all you have to do is call Waste Management directly. We've got information about the phone numbers that you can call right over here at the table, and you can get that pickup for free. We're also working on making these services available in neighborhoods. We know that sometimes folks don't want to schedule things. They want to be able to come and drop it off whenever they want. Every month, there is a bulky drop-off event in East Oakland at our facility on Edgewater. We're also working, just actually today, we're launching the first of a series of neighborhood bulky block parties, where we are working with community groups to do adopt-a-spot cleanups, where activated community groups work with our team to do a full cleanup in a neighborhood. We also bring in these, the big Waste Management dumpsters and do free drop-offs in the neighborhood, so folks don't have to make their way across town. And then we're going to leave each of those neighborhoods with the last piece of the puzzle, which is an enforcement camera and some support from folks who are helping hold accountable folks who are just doing things that we need them to stop. So the number one message I guess I have is that there's no reason for anyone in Oakland to have to pay to get rid of large items that won't fit in their cart. We're making that easier, we're making that free, we're making that accessible. So make sure, if you're struggling with that moment, if you've got a piece of furniture, if you've got a mattress, you've got something you're trying to get rid of and you can't figure it out, give us a call.